How are you, brothers? Honestly, RC machines today aren't just for kids anymore. Trust me, some of these gadgets are seriously next level. I'm not even joking, a few of them look like they came straight from the future. So sit back, relax, and check this out. The Redcat 59 is one of those RC machines that instantly grabs your attention the moment you see it. I'm not even joking. It looks like someone shrunk a real 1959 Chevrolet Impala and placed it right in front of you. The long body, the chrome style, the retro design, everything about it feels authentic. But honestly, the coolest part is what it can actually do. This thing isn't just for display. Trust me, it works like a real hopping lowrider. With the controller, you can make the front lift up, bounce, and hop just like those classic street cars people build for shows. Watching it jump slightly off the ground feels weirdly satisfying. It's not about racing or speed here. It's about style, attitude, and nostalgia. If you're someone who loves classic cars, this little machine feels like owning a tiny piece of automotive art that you can actually control and enjoy anytime. Now, if you're someone who prefers raw power instead of style, the Traxxas E-Revo VXL takes things to a completely different level. Honestly, the first time I saw this car launch forward, I was shocked by how fast it moved. I'm not even joking, it feels more like a miniature monster truck than a toy. The suspension system is incredibly strong, which means it can take massive jumps and still land perfectly on its wheels. That moment when it flies through the air and lands smoothly feels amazing every single time. Trust me, this thing really needs open space to shine. A park, a dirt track, or even a large empty field is perfect. Once you start driving it, you quickly realize it's built for crazy action. Speed, jumps, flips, and aggressive driving are exactly what this machine was made for. Then things move from the ground to the sky with the RC F22, and honestly, this one immediately looks impressive. The design is based on the famous F-22 Raptor fighter jet, so even before it takes off, it already looks cool. The body is made from lightweight foam, which actually makes it flexible and surprisingly durable. Trust me, that matters when you're learning to fly, because small crashes will happen. The foam structure absorbs the impact and keeps the plane safe. Once it lifts into the air, it glides smoothly and feels very stable. You can fly it outside in open areas, but it's also light enough for large indoor spaces like gyms. Controlling a tiny fighter jet flying around you feels incredibly fun and surprisingly realistic.
Next up is something that feels almost futuristic, the UFO Drone. Check this out. Instead of complicated controls, this drone reacts to your hand movements. You simply move your hand and the drone follows the direction. I'm not even joking. The first time you try it, feels like you're controlling it with invisible strings. The drone also includes obstacle avoidance sensors, which means it can detect objects around it and avoid crashing. That makes it perfect for beginners or anyone who just wants a relaxing flying experience. And honestly, the fun part comes when you press the roll button. Suddenly, the drone performs a perfect 360-degree flip in the air before stabilizing again. It's simple, smooth, and surprisingly entertaining. Then there's the Gesture RC car, and trust me, this one feels like something from the future. Instead of holding a normal controller, you wear a gesture sensor on your hand. The car instantly responds to your movements. Move your hand forward and the car drives forward. Tilt your hand sideways and the car slides in that direction. What makes this even more impressive is the special mechanism wheels. These wheels allow the car to move left or right without turning its body. That means it can slide sideways, spin smoothly, and perform movements normal RC cars simply can't. Honestly, after using gesture control, going back to a regular controller feels a little boring. Now, if helicopters are your thing, the Blade 150 FX RTF brings a much more advanced flying experience. This helicopter is clearly designed for people who want precision and speed. The streamlined body helps it move smoothly through the air, while the stabilization system allows it to hold position with impressive control. That means hovering becomes much easier compared to older RC helicopters. Trust me, once you get comfortable flying it, you'll start experimenting with different movements and flight patterns. One feature I personally love is the bright LED lighting. When you fly it in the evening, the glowing lights make it look incredible in the night sky. Then comes the RC bike, and honestly, this one feels like a real challenge. Unlike RC cars that balance easily, this motorcycle actually requires skill to control. At first, you might struggle to keep it balanced while driving, but trust me, once you understand how the controls work, the experience becomes incredibly satisfying. The bike accelerates smoothly, leans into turns, and even performs small stunts. What makes it even cooler is the design. It looks very similar to a real sport bike, almost like a miniature R15 racing across the ground. Next, we have the DeLorean model, and if you've ever watched Back to the Future, you probably recognize this car instantly. Honestly, this one feels less like a toy and more like a collector's piece. The butterfly doors open upward, just like the original movie car, and the interior details are surprisingly accurate. There's even the small wire hook that references the famous scene from the movie. It doesn't come with a remote for driving, but trust me, that's not the point. This model is meant to be displayed and appreciated, especially by fans of the movie. The Hero RC Mini Quadcopters prove that size doesn't always matter when it comes to fun. These drones are incredibly small, which actually makes them perfect for indoor flying. They charge through a simple USB cable and connect to a compact controller. Once they lift into the air, they feel surprisingly responsive. Check this out. Even though they're tiny, they can still perform full 360-degree flips. Flying them around a room, under tables, and through small spaces becomes a fun little challenge.
Then there's the RC plane, which focuses on simplicity and durability. The foam body makes it flexible and strong, so small crashes won't easily damage it. Honestly, the takeoff is one of the coolest parts. Instead of needing a runway, you simply throw it forward like a paper airplane, and it smoothly lifts into the air. I'm not even joking, it's that simple. One surprising feature is that it's light enough to take off from water surfaces, which opens up a whole new kind of flying experience. After that, we have the Pocket UFO, a tiny drone that looks almost like a glowing toy from the future. It's extremely compact, which means it can fly comfortably inside small rooms. Around the body, there's a neon LED ring that lights up beautifully when the drone is flying. The moment you turn it on, it lifts into the air instantly. Trust me, it's one of those gadgets that feels small, but surprisingly fun to play with. Finally, there's the Mini Ferrari, and honestly, this one is all about detail. The design is based on the Ferrari Italia, and it looks amazing for such a small model. The butterfly doors open upward just like the real supercar, and the headlights and taillights actually light up. Even the V12 engine under the trunk area is carefully designed. Check this out. When you look closely, it really feels like a tiny version of a real Ferrari sitting right in front of you.